Hello, and nice to see you all today. I feel filled with with a kind of positivity or joy today, right? So I just want to share something like an experience, a funny experience, I had today, right? And then it's about hmm. So today I was on my way going down to the post office to deposit some cash in my prepaid debit card. And on my way, I met a friend. Not really a friend like that, like a friend, whom I have been talking with, right? But like supposedly a friend anyway, let me put it that way, right? And we so I saw him at his place of service, his post. He's actually one of those serving as a security personnel. So while I was walking down the stairs, down the terraces, I saw him, and he was meant to actually be looking out and be guiding the environment and the gates, of which one of those gates I was supposed to pass through, en route to where I was going to. So I went down to this guy. So people don't also read it in a different way, right? I wouldn't be mentioning his physical features, or where he's from or something. And it's just that guy. So I went to him. So normally for me, what I would have done naturally would have been like, okay, since I have where I'm heading to, perhaps I just head down to the gate, I slot in my card or I swipe my card and open the gate and go, to wherever I'm going to, right? But I just felt it like, oh, while walking down, I mean, this guy is there, supposedly doing what he's supposed to do, and it wouldn't be nice for me just to like walk past, open the gate, and go where I'm supposed to go, right? So I was like, rather than doing all that, maybe I should walk up to him, say hi, how are you doing, get to know him, and talk a little bit, about anything. You understand? I just felt it was like polite and courteous to actually reach out and say hi, anyways, which I did, and something weird happened. So when I was approaching this guy, he was kind of like giving me I don't I'm thinking about like of a word to use rather than nonchalance attitude, or a kind of like unfriendly attitude, where so I was approaching him, walking close to him, trying to give him a hand, to receive a handshake or to give him a handshake. And initially he felt very resistant, very hesitant rather, right? He didn't want any of that. It was, I think he gave me a kind of look or reaction where, something kind of like, who are you? Why are you extending your hand for a handshake? Meanwhile, I mean, all this happened within 7, 8, 10 seconds anyway. Within that time, I still was trying to like extend my hand, to give him a handshake and say hi, just a regular casual greeting. And guess what? He was on his phone, and he just looked up. He was like, why? What? And that question kind of like hit me. I'm like, I just came to say hi, to know how you're doing, and I don't understand, you know. And I was like, no, you don't just come to say hi, you want something. I mean, this is what he was telling me, like, you want something. And I was like, wait, what? I don't want anything. He was like, no, you want something. Meanwhile, it was still acting cold. I mean, later on, anyway, he also extended his hand, but he didn't feel like it. He was kind of like not sure if he should still give me the hand, because he felt like I came to ask him for something, or I came to beg him for something, or what it is. Like, oh my god. And after that, I just told him like, okay, no, I didn't. I never wanted anything. I didn't come to ask you for anything. I just came to know how you're doing. You know, just to say hi, and that's all. You understand? And he didn't say anything. He just went mute, went quiet. And then I left anyways. I was just like, anyways, do take care. Have a lovely day. Bye. And I left. I went back to where I was going to. And along the way while going, to my destination, I was like, I started reflecting. I started thinking, and within me, I was just asking myself. I was just smiling and asking myself, like, wait, what? I would never expect this person in this environment to actually act like this. Like, no, I wouldn't expect it from anyone. In fact, it is not something I would even think about, right? I wouldn't even think or dream about this moment. But here's someone. I didn't feel bad anyways, but I wasn't expecting that kind of reaction. Though, and I was like, wow, this is wild. Like, isn't it nice? Isn't it human for someone to extend a hand of friendship, even if it's not friendship, right? Just a hand of care or checking up or saying hi. I mean, it's just being polite, right? Oh man. But anyways, I didn't I tried not to read too much into it because anything could have happened. Even though, honestly speaking, I have had several instances where I walked past, like me and this same guy, we walked past each other on our way, and we never said hi, we never said anything. I think there are some moments where I try to like smile and wave, but he doesn't respond or give any of that anyway. So I I am trying to like look for reasons to actually justify that kind of reaction I got. You know, I One of those reasons I was even thinking about while on my way to the postal office was like, maybe could it be that he's having a bad day, or is it a cultural thing for him from where he's from, such that whenever one comes to ask for something, or when one comes to you to say hi, is because they need something or they want to ask you for something. Like, I try to find justifiable reasons for that kind of reaction, which I totally didn't get any. And I was like, and this I mean this it wasn't really cool. So one of the things I also talked about was like, damn, I could have also asked him, said, which is something that happens to me quite a lot. Like, sometimes when I am in a certain situation, I really don't have the rights, or most times I don't have the right questions to ask, right? Sometimes I just get into that situation and I'm like, thinking in my head, why is this happening? Rather than asking certain questions. So on my way, I started thinking that perhaps I could have even asked him, like, why would you think I need something before coming to reach out to you? Is everything okay? Are you having a bad day? I don't understand. Like, it was only polite. Like, this is just me in my head thinking what I would have said. Like, I thought it was polite, or I was just showing courtesy to come and say hi. I was being kind enough, to come and say hi to you. But I don't know why. You seem like you're acting cold. So why are you acting cold this way? What's the problem? Are you experiencing anything, any difficulty? You understand? I just came to say hi, extending a friendly gesture, and I'm getting this kind of reaction, reaction back, which I don't think it's cool. So rather than telling someone else, I think I should tell you. I mean, these were things I was thinking, that were there in my head along that time, and I still owe it to myself to. When I'll come across him, sometime, and I'll try as much as possible to ask him these questions. You know, yeah, I was just like, hey, excuse me, I noticed, I remember back so day I met you, and things like that. I mean, try to understand from their own perspective. It could be that something is happening, they were not feeling happy about that moment on that day. Rather than outrightly just judging that, okay, this person doesn't like me because we are from different, backgrounds, cultures, or whatever. I mean, so it's just kind of like a funny and strange experience, which I felt like documenting and sharing. Do let me know what you think about this, and what could I have done better, or if you were in such a scenario, what would you have done? Take note that it was something that was spontaneous, and I also know, having in mind that you have somewhere to go, to a destination, not like I was just walking randomly and I just felt like, you understand, or taking a walk. I had somewhere I was going to or heading to. So, think about that, and then, let me know. I'm open to learning from you, and till next time. Bye.